Hey, this is Scott Photography Bonsai Taylor doing photos with the Tamron 18 to 200mm on the Canon EOS M5. I don't think I've done this combination, so I pulled it out with the standard adapter. On the M5, it also has the auto level feature, which relates to video. And turn that on. Video mode with the M5, horizon leveling plus stabilization. But I'm curious to see how decent that could work in a vlogging situation with 18mm. M5 doesn't have amazing autofocus compared to the 50. With this lens, probably want to make the aperture smaller rather than shutter speed when you can, just to get better quality out of it. Having that extra range is nice. Struggling a little bit with the focus. It's a nice use of the sun. You definitely want to maximize shutter speed, maximize your smaller apertures. Autofocus feels okay so far. Definitely not the fastest thing ever. Having that stabilizer in the lens is nice for this type of stuff when your subject is not moving around. Like this one right here. If you use your telephoto end, you can make it a different look than going wide. That leaf in the water looks good. All of this looks good. I think the aperture might have gotten stuck or something for a second there. Yeah, the aperture just wonked out on me again. So that's something to take note of. So this tree here gets a really nice shadow on that. Sometimes it's a lot easier to use the viewfinder to decide on the composition. In situations like this, playing around with the shadows, it's probably a great option. Just had the aperture thing again. Yeah, this is definitely not a great combination. There's something weird going on with it. This little leaf caught my eye. Yeah, this thing's aperture is really wonking out. But I'll have to try it on the M50 again to see if it's just this combination. Hey. Try the battery. Yeah, I definitely don't recommend this combination. There was something weird going on with it. Getting like one photo off and then the aperture wonks out. If I mess around with the aperture ISO, it kind of resets itself. Even changing the aperture is ISO shutter speed. It's not working. Oh, there we go. Took a few extra photos. Got the thing working again. That's it for this video with the Canon EOS M5, this Tamron 18 to 200mm EF lens adapted with the standard Canon official adapter. Some issues definitely with the aperture. I don't know if it's the lens, the combination. I can use the M50 again in the future just to verify things, but I think it might be the lens, who knows. It worked okay in some situations. The vlogging, I'm curious to see how it works with that auto leveling feature plus the optical stabilization, which was the main reason I bought this lens, is to use it as a one lens, one camera situation where I could still talk to the camera but take photos. Something similar to this. 18 is not great for wide angle, but it's like just on the cusp of being decent. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, liking, sharing, and using the applause feature. It helps out a lot. Scott Photography Bonsai, thanks.